Our daily corner, Me You, is all about that. Stories about me that I want to tell DJ Benji. Stories about the people around me that I want to tell our MA fam. Stories about my day. Stories about my family. And stories about my friends. We'll share those stories about me, you, and everyone around us on Me You. So how do you participate for the corner? Just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access and write Me You on your message title and leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write Me You on your title and leave us a message that way. Now going to our first, we have Richie Manolastis from the USA saying, "Hello Benji and MA fam. So my cousin and I got to reunite with two of our best friends from grade school. It was a bit awkward at first, but we quickly got into great conversations, from reminiscing about the past and good times to talking about the present, then to what we're planning on doing for ourselves in the future. Our time spent together was enjoyable. I also had fun playing board games with them as always. However, I'm still a bit sad our hangout time was short, but at least we got together this winter break. In fact, I can't wait to see them again in the future." It's weird that, you mentioned this, but, when, grade school, so I had a friend in, kindergarten, I believe, no, preschool, because I was born in Indiana, and then I moved to Seattle when I was 4, so the memories are very hazy, but I had a friend in Indiana, and, we would chill and all that stuff, and I remember, I went back to Indiana after a really, really long time. And, my parents were like, "Yo, Benji, this is that kid that you used to play with when you were younger." And then I had absolutely nothing to say to this dude. It was like, what do you say to someone you haven't seen for 10 years? And then you just, you can't do anything. You're just like, "Oh, what's up, man? I don't remember your face. I don't even remember what we did." And it was really, really awkward. Just like, "Okay, cool. Okay, bye. Yes, great. Nice to meet you." Because, definitely, when you are kind of when you see an old face, this isn't like, "Oh, I saw an old friend from high school." Because in high school, you have you have clear memories. But then when you're, in preschool, do you guys remember what you did in preschool? If you do, write a detailed, long message and send it in to Me You, because I doubt anyone really has that detailed of memory of preschool. But yeah, Richie, I'm glad y'all had a good time. And hopefully, you'll get to see them again in the future, like you mentioned. I'm sure when you do, it'll be less awkward because you've met recently now. So hopefully you do meet again. And when you do get that chance, don't forget to write into Music Access. Now we're going to check out a song before we go to our second Mew message. And we're going to listen to the song Tony of Italy wants to hear, "The Man Who Can't Be Moved by the Script." We just heard the song "The Man Who Can't Be Moved by the Script." And it's time for our second Mew message, which comes from Tala Mayumi Cohen from the USA, saying, "Hey Benji, so it's been a couple of months since I've tuned into Music Access, and I'm glad to be back. It's nice to see you, and one could say you are a boy in groove. So I recently got back from a vacation in California, where I visited family for the first time in years. We went mini golfing and stayed at an inn with a hot tub, and I took a lot of cool pics on my camera. Can you believe it snowed in California? Anyways, I had a lot of fun. What's one good memory you've had with family or friends in the past week?" Well, I haven't seen my family for a while. I VChat them, but that doesn't really count as really seeing them. So, friends. Well, yeah, I don't really get out that much. Guys, if you do look at my SNS, then you will see pictures of me clowning around. You'll see pictures of me doing a lot of random stuff. But there's not really a lot of pictures of me just, chilling with people. If you look at it, they're all just, selfies of me at our company, or selfies of me at events, or just, it's really just, there's nothing really of me just, hanging out and chilling with people, which, that is its own thing, but there's not really a super lot of hanging out. It's mostly just, work and stuff. So a good memory I've had recently, if I just change it to that, we were on music broadcasts, and I ended up seeing a lot of people that I knew, I think that was the good part. Just seeing a lot of people that I knew, seeing a lot of good stuff, and yeah, I just think, just keeping in contact, even if I can't hang out with people outside of the broadcast stations, at least I could hang out with them inside, Plus one, minus one, equals plus one. My math is weird. But I think that's a good memory. Just chilling with people that you know. So, yeah, I can't believe it snowed in California. That would be really, really weird. But congratulations on that. Now you know what it's like to have ice rain down from the heavens. And also, California pizza. So good. Okay, so, guys, thanks for your message. And hopefully, guys, send in a lot of messages to us for me, you. If y'all don't know how to participate for the corner, I'll fill you in. You can participate by writing a message on our online message board at www.arirang.com/musicaccess, or via the mobile application Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone, and use the comment function to write us a message, remembering to leave your title as me, you, regardless of how you do it. Now we'll come back after a song for All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style. And we're going to check out the song that Anne-Sophie of Malaysia wants to hear, Heartbeat Song by Kelly Clarkson. All about music and all about quizzes. A great collaboration of music and quizzes. All about music quiz. Music quiz and Benji come together to make this corner more complete. All about music with Season 2, Benji Style. So today's double A music quiz answer. Shall we check it out? Today's double A music quiz answer. Okay, so jumping right into Benji's hint, I'm gonna give you a 2-part hint. If you guess after I give you the hints, you'll probably get the right answer. So our first hint, okay. Pay attention. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, da 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 da, beauty and the. So what goes into that part? And the second part of Benji's hint, if you take 6 guys, 이기광, 윤두준, 양요섭, 장현승, 용준영, and 손동훈, and you put these guys in a group, what do you get? You don't get a hodgepodge, you get an idol group. And this group's name is... So instead of... What is today's answer? Well, remember, we're looking for the group. If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. We'll check out a song and come back with this second hint for Double A Music Quiz. Senna of Ethiopia requested Choa by Park Jabom. We just heard the song Choa by Park Jabom, J Park, and we're back to our All About Music with Season 2, Benji Style. So our second hint, of course, Music Access, we give you guys a music hint. You guys remember the K-pop idol group that I gave you the names for earlier, right? So we got 이기광, we got Dujun, we got Yosub, Hyunsung, Yong준young, and Sondonghoon. And these 6 guys, if we put them all together in a group, that group's name is blank, remember? So we're going to check out a part of this group's hit song. If you want to know which group sang today's song, well, if you actually know this group, that's today's answer. Let's drop the music. 어디 누구를 만나도 네가 내게 남긴 상처만큼만 다 행복해야 해. Yo. That's not how he sounds. That's how Hito sounds. Anyways, which group sang this song? You might also know them from their hit songs like 숨, Breathe, Shock, 아름다운 밤이야, 12시 30분. They got a lot of hit songs. So who is this group? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. And you can also send your answer in using the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio smartphone app. You can also go to www.arirangradio.com/music access and leave your answer on our message board. For both, don't forget to write answer on your title before you send your message. Now, before we move on, checking out some more music, we're going to listen to the song that Shreya of Bangladesh wants to hear, Johnny by Ailey. We just the song Johnny by Ailey, and it's time for message time. Our first message for our second message time comes from Anne-Sophie from Malaysia saying, "Hello Benji Boo. I was thinking, and I want to say thank you for making Ki-hoon sing me a happy birthday a while ago. Speaking of Ki-hoon, do you not follow him on SNS? Do you ever hang out with him at all outside of MA? I'm really curious. Anyways, shout out to my Babo 6 crew. By the way, Benji, you remember my role in Babo 6? Hope you like the gifts we sent you. Much love, Sophie." So I do not follow him on SNS because I did not realize he had an SNS. Believe it or not, me and Ki-hoon, Ki-hoon, for those of you who don't know, is our Thursday guest for our corner Obladi Oblada. We've never hung out outside of our, radio. I don't really know why, but that's how the cookie crumbled. I saw him once at Karusuge, but that's actually, I was hanging out with Jay, who was our Friday guest, and then I randomly went to a coffee shop, and there Ki-hoon was hanging out with his model bro. Not like real brother, like a friend. And I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And it was really awkward. I don't know why it was so awkward, but it's interesting that in radio, because, like I mentioned earlier, I don't get a lot of chances to hang out. And so when I do hang out, it's a very rare occasion. And so even our radio guests, I'm all chill with them. They're all good friends. And of course, they all have their own busy lives. But if you see them outside of radio, somehow it's just a very, very weird experience. It's like, oh, that's right. I forgot. We have lives outside of radio. But yeah, guys, I've never hung out with Ki-hoon before. But I guess I will look for him on SNS at some point soon. And maybe follow him. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, now we're going to check out two songs as we continue on with our program, starting with the song 사랑가sh by winners Minho and Taeyeon, and follow it with 신세계 New World by Brown Eyed Girls. And it's time to wrap up our first hour. In the second hour, we'll be back with Jane and Xian for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, so stick around. I'll let you hear the song that Unita of Indonesia requested, On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez featuring Pitbull, and I'll be right back. What's up, Benji of B.I.G. here. You're listening to Music Access. Welcome to the second hour of the Wednesday edition of the show. Soon we'll be back with Jane and Xian for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Now here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio app or TuneIn Radio app to listen to our programs and send in your messages. And if you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access to listen to us or leave your messages. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Now we're going to check out a song and be back with Jane and Xian for MMWV. We're going to listen to the song 불공평해 by EXO. Men and women, women and men.
How are we different?
How are we the same?
Let's find out through Men Are From Mars,
Women Are From Venus.
Hi, Jane and Xian.
Hi,
Hello.
Benji.
You have very similar hairstyles now.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, it's getting to that level. You should cut your hair.
Why?
I feel like Xian would look really good with like a bob cut.
Really?
I think so.
I'm thinking about it actually.
No.
But
It would be a good look. It would be good. I think it would be a good look, but not like super short, like the one that goes here, but it's like super straight, but a kind of a frizzled kind of look.
Oh, right.
You know
I
what I'm
kind of
saying?
like it. But then the thing with girls is if they cut their hair, they always regret it. And
I
then when
know.
they like grow it out, they always want to cut
When a
it.
guy, no.
Yeah.
It's like with guys. Except
what?
I like when they shave, they don't want to shave, but then when they don't shave, they do want to shave.
Really?
I don't know.
The
Are you
beard
serious?
thing?
No, that's actually not a thing. Okay, guys. So how's your week been?
It's been alright.
Okay.
It's been alright.
Sorry. We've been getting really cold weather lately.
Yeah, that's true.
The temperatures are going down to minus 10 degrees.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's not snowing though.
It could. Well, I mean, sometimes.
I mean, it hasn't been snowing as much as like previous
That's
years.
true. That's
Yeah,
true. That's true.
this winter it hasn't.
I mean, I don't know. Global warming is that?
Oh,
No.
Benji becoming smart.
I mean, but no, it doesn't make sense. It's what's it?
El Nino, right?
El Nino?
Yeah, El Nino.
hurricane?
effect.
Oh,
No.
there is a hurricane called El Nino, though.
The reason why it's not as snowing as much this year in like worldwide, it's because of the El Nino effect.
What is the El Nino effect?
Look it up.
You don't know what it is.
I know, I forgot.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so something to do with climate change.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, stop polluting the world. Drive hybrids. That's
Yeah,
a joke.
I
Benji.
don't think it has
I don't
anything
have
to
a
do
car.
with. Oh, maybe it does.
All right, so it's best to keep warm when the weather's cold, but we can't forget about fashion either. From my case, I started wearing scarves
Oh.
recently. Scarves I think are a very, very important winter accessory.
Especially for singers.
That's
Especially
true.
for singers.
Yeah.
But I think a girl can look really good in a scarf.
Really?
Like the long scarves that you kind of wrap around a bunch around your neck.
I
yeah,
like
but you
those.
can't see their faces.
No, you
But that's the point. You cover your face a little bit.
You sort of like cover the neck, and
Yeah.
then all you see is like the eyes a little bit, and you get this like kind of like, kind of like.
Wait, wasn't it like a month ago that you came with this like really feminine scarf? Was it something else? Maybe it was a cardigan. It was a cardigan. Do you remember, Jane?
Oh, yeah, the gray one.
Which one was that?
You had this very feminine cardigan.
It was either gray or like a light brown cardigan.
A cardigan.
No, a sweater, like a really thin sweater.
It was like
Oh, I
it was
remember
a
that.
man-female cardigan.
I remember that. No, but I bought that at a Korean store. It was a male cardigan.
Yeah.
Sure.
It was a male cardigan for sure.
Sure. about that.
I'm very 100% sure. The only time I've actually bought women's clothes is I bought women's jeans once by accident.
What?
Because when I was little, I was really embarrassed about going to the store to buy clothes.
Right?
I don't know why, but it was a very embarrassing moment for me. So I just go in and grab something and leave. And it ended up that the jeans I grabbed had floral print on the butt. Yeah. And I was like, what? But I assumed, maybe guys' jeans may have this kind of print as well.
No.
But yeah, it was gross.
Yeah, no.
jeans. So do you guys have any like winter things that you like to wear during winter?
Uggs.
Oh yeah.
Without saying brands?
They're not.
Yeah, I like
boots.
boots.
Like she's talking about the moccasins, the fur-lined boots.
Yes.
Uh-huh. What else? Xian, what about you?
I personally don't really like winter, so yeah, I don't know. I don't like winter clothes. I don't like anything about winter.
Yeah.
I like in the States.
Yeah.
One thing I liked about winter that they don't have here in Korea is in a certain coffee shop that's originating from Seattle.
Yes.
They sell peppermint mochas.
Oh.
But they don't sell this here in Korea.
Is that nice?
No, I don't like them.
It's really nice.
I don't like it.
Benji, you're weird.
No,
Yeah, he's
because
weird.
they call it mint choco here.
Yeah, that's
Mint
true.
chocolate, so mint choco.
Oh.
But it's weird. The ones in here, it kind of tastes a little like toothpaste.
That's true.
But the ones in Seattle, because they use real peppermint syrup, so it's much better. That's one thing I really miss about winter. Otherwise, winter in Korea, it's just too cold.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I don't
There's
really.
a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
And I'm not going on any winter dates, so
Oh.
it's just like, I mean, you're not either, aren't you? You're the same as me.
But you make it sound so bad. It just sounds worse.
No, because like, don't you guys always have this kind of? I have this fantasy in my head of
Yeah.
like you go out on a winter date, right?
Uh-huh.
So you go out to like, for example, Karosugil. There's a coffee shop in Karosugil that's kind of open.
Oh, I know what
It's a
it
very
is.
big one.
Yes.
And then so, like, it's like, okay, we'll meet in front of there.
Right.
And then the girl's there.
Mm-hmm.
And then she is wearing, like, a really kind of like a bright red, kind of like an overcoat kind of thing. She has a white scarf, you know, wrapped around. She's, like, blowing on her hands to keep warm. I don't know. I just have this kind of image
So
like that.
you want to go meet this girl?
I need to
front of
find
this
this girl
cafe.
first. I've never met, because I have this kind of ideal picture in mind. But,
You know they never come true.
well,
I hate to say it, but Benji.
no, it's possible. Jane, it's possible.
You think?
We're so nice.
It's possible. I mean, what do you guys wear when you go on dates?
I don't know. Personally, I don't want to stand outside in front of a cafe on a very cold day.
Yeah.
And I have to blow into my hands because it's that cold.
But isn't it kind of like cute though? Like in a
No.
drama, imagine like this. You're meeting a guy for a winter date, right?
Yeah.
And he's going outside, and he's dressed nice. Mm-hmm. But he's kind of like waiting outside, because if he's inside, you're gonna have to go in, and then you're gonna have to wait. So he's waiting outside, and you're not late. You're like, if you're meeting at 2, you arrived at like 2:01. So obviously it's not that long since he's gotten there.
Right.
And then he's just kind of like standing outside, just like a little like cold looking, but he's very handsome. Mm-hmm. You know what the image I'm talking about, though, right?
I know exactly what the image you're talking about. It only looks good in movies and dramas.
Yeah.
In real life, it doesn't happen that way.
It could.
Painful waiting in the cold.
Jane has experience.
painful.
Do you have experience, Jane?
I'm sure you do too. You have experienced it as well.
I have never experienced waiting in the cold
Really?
for a girl.
Really?
Yeah, I don't wait for girls. Girls wait for me. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
This is a joke.
goodness.
It's a joke. Anyways, okay, so, all jokes aside, I read an article recently online, and it said these days the trend is genderless fashion.
Thanks.
So it doesn't matter which section you shop at. You can shop at the men's or the women's section.
No, I don't think so.
There's certain items, obviously.
I shop in the men's section from time to time.
But you get, like, hoodies, right? Hoodies, sweatpants.
Yeah.
I heard that the one thing that girlfriends steal from their boyfriend's closet more than anything is hoodies.
Yeah, I steal
True.
hoodies from my brother.
I don't know why that is, though.
It's so
Because
Because
comfortable.
pants aren't going to fit because they're too big.
No.
And hoodies, the oversized look is still kind of in for hoodies, so, But apparently, yeah, girls steal guys' hoodies. So apparently guys can wear a pink suit, or women can wear men's dress shoes. Mm-hmm. I think, though, there is a certain line at this point in terms of genderless fashion. For example, you'll see people like G-Dragon
Yeah.
or Kimi Chul.
Mm-hmm.
Kimi Chul is very, what's the term I'm looking for?
Feminine?
That's what I was thinking.
He's very, like, genderless. Do you know what I'm saying?
When he dresses?
Yeah.
Maybe not as much as G-Dragon.
Like, no, okay, I don't know if I can, like, illustrate this via, like, just sound.
Yeah.
But when you eat the black bean with jjajangmyeon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had long hair.
Uh-huh.
So he, like, held his hair back while he was eating.
Right.
And then he tied it up, right? And then he's, like, holding his hand right here.
Oh.
And then he's eating like this. Like, on his chest. I'm not, like, dissing him or anything, but,
The
like...
way he acts is feminine.
There's a certain, like, genderless way that he acts. And, of course, G-Dragon, he's known for always having very interesting sense of fashion.
Yeah.
True.
His hair.
I remember when he did a Heartbreaker, then he started coming out in a solo. He had super weird fashion.
What was his fashion then? I forgot.
What's ironic, though? The fashion that he wore then was, like, super long tees with, like, he was wearing a lot of Revonry and, like, Laurent.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the fashion that he wore then is actually the street fashion that's popular now. So we're talking overlong shirts.
Right.
Shirts that you kind of, with the zippers on the side.
Yeah.
But at that point, we were like, why is he wearing a dress?
But I kind of always like what he wears.
I do.
think
'cause he
it's
looks good in it.
fashionable.
He looks good in it.
Yeah.
That's true. He's rocking the look.
Yeah, it suits him, which is the most important thing, I think. You need to find something that suits you.
Speaking of suits, what do you think about girls in suits?
I don't mind. I've actually seen girls get married in suits.
Oh.
Yeah, like the fashion bloggers and people like
So
that.
then does the guy wear a wedding dress?
No, they just wear suits. Like the guy might wear like a tuxedo, like a black suit,
yeah.
and the girl like wears a white suit.
Oh?
That's kind of weird.
That's
But it's not
Unusual.
like a suit.
Oh, like
suit.
this
It's
kind of
like-
suit.
Yeah.
Like
a
we have a
white
picture here,
suit.
but not like so like a
Oh.
pantsuit kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like a
not
pants.
like a real
Not like a tuxedo.
Yeah, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say that would be. I've seen girls who look good in tuxedos though. There are certain people that can pull off a tuxedo look, but if I get married to a girl, I don't want her wearing a tuxedo.
What do you want her to wear?
Anyway, so in terms of fashion these days, anyone that's kind of sticking out to y'all? You know, Key from Shiny is also known for having very eccentric fashion.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
But everyone we're mentioning right now, they're considered fashionistas. Like, they know how to dress.
Benji of B.I.G. In 2 years.
Benji in feminine cardigans.
Yeah, look at what he's wearing now.
Hey, don't diss my look.
Kitty fashion.
I like it's cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. Anyway, so let's answer this one question together. When I like someone, their clothes, hair, and overall style play a big role. Yes or no? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Well, okay. I think this is obvious though, because obviously this is the total package. You know, you can't say, you know, when I look at food, I don't care about anything but the taste. Because if it doesn't look appetizing, I'm not going to eat it, obviously. So then I'll ask a different question. Oh, I forgot what question I was going to ask. Okay, so anyways, we're going to check out a song before we move to more messages. And we're going to listen to the song It's Alright by Shihan. We just heard the song It's Alright by Shihan.
Yay!
And we're here with Shihan and Jane for Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. So, yeah, guys, we just talked a little bit about genderless fashion. For me, you know, I'm huge on rings. You know, I don't know, I'm a huge accessory guy. And I actually wasn't an accessory guy. I used to think doing a lot of accessories was kind of a feminine thing.
Right.
But, you know, I've grown out of that phase now.
It's alright. I'm not very big into guys accessorizing, but if it suits them, it doesn't matter.
Like, if a guy came on a date and he's, like, totally blinged out, but he looks good blinged out. Like, he's got a ring on every finger.
Right.
But he looks good.
Every finger?
Like, you know, like, G-Dragon in his one-of-a-kind video.
That's a little too heavy
Like,
for
he's
me.
swagged out. But he looks good. That's the important
But if
thing.
he looks good, I can, yeah,
You can
I
rock
like
it?
it.
And
I
he's like tall, though.
I
He's
can't.
tall. He's got nice clothes on. Okay. Well,
That's the thing. I don't mind guys' height. I don't know why. I just don't.
he's like 167.
I don't care.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I'm short.
Dude, I'm sure.
Dude, I'm short. And with that, let's go to our messages that came in for MMWV today.
Right.
Xian, could you please read the message for us?
Okay, this is from USA. It's from Raven. It says, hi guys, I have something to ask about friend zone.
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys talked about this friend zone before, but I wanted to ask your opinion, so I'm sending you this message. I've been having some trouble with some of the guys I've been dating. I've been dating some guys, but I've yet to have an actual boyfriend because things seem to fall apart before we go on more than a couple of dates. I know it's not the usual route of things, but I really like to get to know the guy on the same level that I know my friends before becoming an actual couple. But whenever I try to explain this to them, they either think I am friend zoning them or they just ignore the friend part and keep sending me these overly romantic messages that actually really turns me off.
Yeah.
Is it really that hard for guys to understand that I want to be friends before we become more than friends? Is there a way to explain this to them in a way that they can wrap their minds around it?
Green lightingayo? No, I'm just kidding. That was from our program called Wichan in Korea.
Red light.
Isn't that finished now?
It's over now. It was a
Yeah.
good program, though. You actually could learn a lot. It's very educational.
But it wasn't as hard,
Core?
as those shows in America.
I think so, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, because, you know, there's certain broadcast restrictions, regulations here in Korea.
I don't know what show you guys are talking about.
Really, you've never
Manyo
seen
Sanyo.
that show?
What?
Manyo Sanyang.
I've never seen that show.
You should watch
Really?
it. It'll teach you a lot of stuff.
Wait,
too.
wait.
It's the one with like Song Si-kyung and Shin
Oh,
Dong-yeon.
yeah, I haven't seen it.
You should watch it. It's good. Anyway, so, but I think to a certain extent, Raven, the way you are phrasing this to the guys could come across very much as being friend zoned.
True.
I'm just saying, this is probably gonna go for me, Xian, and Jane all the way, but I don't think we've ever met someone. I'm just saying on behalf, if I'm wrong, you know, correct me. When you romantically meet someone for the first time, a lot of the times you don't go, oh, hey, let's be friends first, and then will be romantic. That doesn't happen, because if you like someone, you like them. And you don't just turn off your feelings and be like, oh, okay, there's stages to this.
Right.
There's levels to this. That's not how it works. If I like you a lot, then I like you a lot. I want to date you. I want to hold you. I want to snuggle with you.
It'll be hard to hold back.
What?
What? Yeah, exactly. And so, I can understand your, you want to get to know them first.
Right.
But okay, of course you haven't said explicitly how you say it, but if you use the term friends in any sort of way, they are going to think you're friend-zoning them.
True.
Because you're saying friend. Obviously, they're going to think that. You could say, I'd like to get to know you a little bit better before we get serious.
Yeah.
That's a way to phrase something.
Right.
You could say, let's meet a few more times before we really, start getting things started. But to say, I want to be friends before we start dating. And, that doesn't make sense to me as a guy. I don't know. What about for girls?
Maybe she's not saying I want to be friends, but like I want to know you the way I know my friends before becoming whatever. But in a way, to somebody who's really into you, it's going to sound bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get to know a person without being friends first. You can get to know them by being whatever, like boyfriends and girlfriends.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be friends first, so maybe you're taking this the wrong path.
This is a wrong approach, maybe.
Yeah.
Jane, what do you think?
I think also before she said she's been going on more than a couple dates. I don't know if this is with this one guy or if she's been seeing more than one guy. So maybe that's why she's probably wanting to get to know these people before getting into an actual relationship. I don't know. She's kind of vague on what she's saying. You need to explain to us what exactly you told guys and how many guys you're actually seeing. But like I said, you're getting to know these guys and you're obligated to meet as many guys as you want. So I don't think, honestly, I don't think you should friend zone them or like say in actual words, I just want to be friends, like Benji said. It's an obvious, a definite thing that anyone should do before getting into a relationship. You need to get to know the person.
Yes.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but just saying, let's be friends is wrong.
If that is the way you're saying it. We're not saying that's how you're saying it.
That's the way you're saying it. But you're kind of vague on
Maybe Raven doesn't like this guy very much. I mean, if you really, really like someone, I don't think you're going to say, let's know each other first before we move on to the boyfriend-girlfriend stage. And Benji totally agrees.
I've heard this before because, when it really comes down to it, if you really like someone, you'll do it. And if you're really not that interested, then you won't care that much.
Right.
For personal experience, when you're really young and you have a crush on someone, if they ask you for a favor, you'll do it no matter what. Even if it means, for example, when you're in junior high school, going across the entire school and back, which is a big thing when you're in junior high school. But you'll do it for that person because you like them. You want to get on their good side. But if it's someone that I really have no feelings whatsoever for, like, hey, yo, can you help me out with this? What are you going to give me?
Right.
It's very much a more give and take situation. So my personal opinion is, if you really, really want to get to know someone as that, and you are, hold on, rewind. If there's a guy and you want to get to know him well, that's the important thing. Don't say, I want to get to know you on the same level I know my friends. First of all, never say the word friend.
Right.
If this is a guy that you want to start a relationship with. Unless he's already your friend. In which case, you don't have this problem. But if it's a guy you're meeting for the first time and you're just getting to know him, just be like, I want to get to know you on a good level before I start getting serious.
Yeah, that sounds better.
I think that's the important thing. Especially for guys, we're very one-dimensional. That's how they put it in Korean. Ichawan. If you say anything about friends, then I will automatically think, oh, what? That's the only thought that goes through my head. For girls like, yo, I want to get to know you like I know my friends. Oh, what?
No, girls would think that as well.
Yeah?
If a guy went to a girl, it's like, yo, I want to get to know you like I know my friends first, then what would a girl say?
Oh, he's not into me.
Yeah, he doesn't like me that way.
You heard this from a girl. So Raven, I know what you're talking about. You want to get to know someone well before you really get serious with them. But I think definitely the way you're phrasing stuff may be a little bit of a misunderstanding between you and this dude, whoever he may be. So hopefully, if you're listening, you caught the ways that we talk to guys/girls, and yeah. Any other kind of recommendations or anything or words of advice?
This sounds like a song. You know that song, Jane?
What song?
This song about wanting to be friends, sort of friends, before moving to the more than friends stage.
Just Friends by Music School Child?
No. It's sung by like a female musician, just one person.
I know that you.
Yeah, that song. Yeah, what is that called?
Slow motion.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Slow Motion.
That's actually not the melody though.
Karina.
Karina.
Something.
Why can't I love you in slow motion?
Yeah.
And that's the song Jane will sing next week.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. It's too hard for Jane to sing. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, we're going to check out a song before we go to our next message. We're going to listen to the song Love Line by Hyorin, Bumki, and Chuyoung. We just heard the song Love Line by Hyorin, Bumki, and Chuyoung. And we're here with Jane and Xian for MMWV. Men and women, what's different and how much are we really different? We're talking about those differences. So, Jane, please do us the honor of reading our next message.
Okay. Our next message is from Yunita Suitnyo from Indonesia. Hello, the epic.
Jane, you always say that whenever she says epic. Just read it like how it's supposed to be. Hello, the epic Benji.
No. Hello, Benji. And hello, my onnies, Jane and Xian. I want to ask till what point you can tolerate the privacy for your boyfriend or girlfriend. Are you okay if your lover look at your phone? Is it okay if they also read the messages?
Oh.
Because I know some couple that go along with that, but some couple get annoyed too. And it will change once they become
Will it
your... And will it change once they become your wife or husband? For some couple in my family, it's not a matter. The wife or husband can look at their phone anytime.
Ladies first. I went first on the last one, so ladies first this time.
I'm not okay with the whole
Looking at phones?
looking at my phone.
Really?
Yeah.
But you look at your boyfriend's phone.
No.
You wouldn't look at your boyfriend's phone?
No.
Really?
If I don't like it, then I don't see why I should do it. But then, okay, like I do look at people's phones, but not to look at their messages or pictures. I just look at their phones to play games or like just to take pictures and see the quality of the camera.
So you're, let's say, you're on a fictional date with a fictional boyfriend, and his phone lights up with a message, and it says like from Christina,
Yeah.
and it says, "Hey," smiley face. Then you're just gonna be like, "Oh, she must be a friend."
Yeah. I mean, if anything, if I find out later on that this Christina has anything to do, if it's like an affair or something, then I would make his life a living hell.
HE double hockey sticks. I'm mixing it over here. Xian, what about you?
Okay, it depends on the attitude of the situation. If he's going through my phone to catch something, I mean, that's gonna be... Oh, no, definitely, no. Like, you cannot do that. But if he's just curious, then, yeah, fine. Go look through everything. Go look through the messages. But he has to do the same for me as well.
Oh, okay, so
everything is open, on the table. I can trust him. He can trust me, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I would let him use my phone.
Okay.
There's nothing to hide.
Okay.
But I just don't see why he would want to go through my phone because there's nothing to hide.
Okay.
Maybe he's just curious. Maybe he's just, like, wondering what you've been up to.
Okay.
But that's the thing. Like, I've told you before, I really hate smartphones. You can see from the model, the thing I'm using. I don't like these things called these smartphones because there's so many things that people can open their mind to once they start using, I don't know, the very updated
Like
phones.
applications.
Yeah.
There's a lot of apps for stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask, so that's a no for both of you, but it's more like I don't really care because I have nothing to hide kind of thing. So I think she asked, does it change once they become your wife or husband? Once you get married, that doesn't automatically change. It's not, life is over. It's probably going to be the same. But there could be a point where that changes over time. That exists, though, I believe. So I want to illustrate one more situation while we have a little bit of time left. What if you open your boyfriend's phone And it's not like you're going through his messages, but, you know, it happens to be open on a messaging app.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know, you just randomly click into it. Mm-hmm. And then you find out he's been messaging girls. But the thing is, they're just, like, his friends.
But still.
But would that bother you? Like, he's messaging guys and girls. Like, it's a mix. But you go through his phone, and he's messaging, like, you see, like, girls, and he's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, you know. Or, like, girls message was like, hey, I'm bored, what's up? So it's very, like, you can tell, obviously, it's not romantic. But would that still bother you, that he's messaging girls?
As long as I know it's to the point, it's just friends, then no, I wouldn't be too bothered because I have a lot of guy friends myself. And you could tell how I treat my boyfriends and my guy friends.
So it's very different.
Yeah.
So it's based on how the conversation atmosphere is.
Yeah, I'm very violent towards my guy friends, but very lovey-dovey towards my boyfriend.
She is very violent when she messages guys. By the way.
Benji knows.
Yeah.
So.
She cusses a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
Yo,
Xian, what about you?
It depends on whether I know this person. I don't have to meet them, but I have to know who this person is.
So if he explains, you know, this is not a girl that I'm interested in or anything. This is just a girl that I know from work.
Right.
Or this is this is a coworker that I think of as my little sister.
Right.
Yeah, I agree
It
with
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But what if it's like vague?
Then I'd be kind of curious. What is this relationship? What is happening here? That kind of thing.
All right, so that is your information on texts. No one likes a snooper. And it's time for us to wrap things up. We're sending Jane and Xian out. We're going to check out 2 songs, Wake Up by the Vamps, followed by Stand By You by Rachel Platten. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We just heard the songs Wake Up by the Vamps, followed by Stand By You by Rachel Platten. And it's time to reveal the answer for AA Music Quiz from the first hour. And the answer is B-E-A-S-T, Beast. Oh, yeah. Beast mode. Thank you, everyone, for participating in today's quiz. Of course, we have another one tomorrow, so tune in for that. Now we'll check out 2 songs requested by our listeners now, starting with the song Mycel of the Philippines, Give Love by Akdong Musician, and Asia of Bulgaria requested Ni Olgul by Rui of Geeks and Ihyonu. And it's time to say goodbye. Our last song for today is a personal favorite, Hotline Bling by Drake. This was Benji of B.I.G. and everyone, as always, I'll be back.